Jokey beat. Silky B.
All right, so we are now live. Ladies and gentlemen, you dorks and mother flowers out there. I know I was supposed to go live at 7:15 p.m. I know right now it's 7:32 as I'm doing this live, as I'm also recording at the same time. This is another installment of Around the Point. Some people call it Around the Point, but it's Around the Point. However you want to call it. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. Dorks and mother flowers. It is Sunday. It is Sunday. It is, if my phone tells me correctly right now, it is February 9th, 2020. A couple days away from Valentine's Day. I know a lot of you out there who are going to be going out of your way to taking your shorties out. Right? Going out with your girlfriends, if your ladies out there going out with your boyfriend, your husband, your wives, right? That special dinner, right? That special dinner, wine, champagne, 3-course meals, the appetizer, the entree, the dessert, right? Try to get your freaks up. But you know who are the real MVPs of Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen? It's the hotel maids. The hotel maids on February 15th that got to clean up the sheets from all the babies that Jon made that day. That's why sometimes I'm blessed that I'm single. I'm blessed that I'm single on Valentine's Day. I don't got to spend no money on no bitch. I mean to be disrespectful. I just don't know you ladies like that. I don't got to drop no money. You feel what I'm saying? However, speaking of Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen, dorks and motherflowers out there, I will be dropping a cooking video on Valentine's Day that I guarantee a lot of you are going to love. Magic. When I cook stuff, it's magic, all right? But I hope all of you are having a wonderful Sunday, a wonderful weekend, what have you, whatever it is that you're doing, if you will. As always, dorks, I am Steve. That's right, it's me, it's Steve, back at it again. Thank you all for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. You can listen to Around the Point, obviously here on YouTube.com, on my YouTube channel, Heel Steven, right? You can also check out the podcast on our numerous podcasting platforms that we're available on. Apple Podcast. If you are listening to the show on our Apple Podcast, please drop that 5-star review. Give us the review as well while you're at it. Leave a positive feedback, whatever you like. Also, we're on Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, the home that is Anchor. Also over at Spotify. But we're also, in case you guys don't know, Around the Point is also available over at okfabe.com. So if you want to listen to the show there, also, again, okfabe.com, aka hosted, owned by okfabe Connor, the host of the Random Wrestling Podcast, which will be dropping later on today at 9 p.m. over on Fight TV. So make sure you go show Connor some love later on Fight TV. All right. Before I go any further, I want to take a little sip of this Game Fuel. That's right, Game Fuel. This podcast being brought to you by Game Fuel. I wish. Holy crap. I fucking wish. No cap. I drink this a lot. I really, really do. I even posted out a tweet yesterday. Like, yo, Game Fuel, sponsor me. That's all I could ask. Now, if you guys want to help out, if you go on my tweet, it's on my Twitter. Show some love. Let them know. Yo, sponsor Heel Steven. Sponsor me. I'm just saying. Listen, there's so much to get into this week. There's so much to get into. I hope all of you are, again, just sit tight. Strap on that seatbelt. Smoke a blunt if you are. Smoke a fucking blunt, all right? And I got so much to get into today. There's talks of new signings of Killer Kross and Timothy Thatcher. There's talks of apparently Triple H in this mission that he has to sign Kazuchika Okada over to NXT. There's talks of the network going through some changes as well. Coming out of the fourth quarter annual meeting, mabob, if you will. There's talks of Sweet Saudi Money 5. Oh, shit, baby. We're just trying to stay alive. And so many other stuff. So, again, guys, spread the word. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at HeelSteven. Use that hashtag that you see on the screen there. Hashtag ATPoint. And a lot of fun stuff. Also, guys, by the way, I didn't mention this, but I'm mentioning it now. I do have a Facebook page, right? As you see there on the little overlay. It's the Heel Steven page. Basically, just if you go on Facebook, just type in Heel Steven, you'll see me there. You will see me there, people. I'm just saying. All right. So there's that. And if you all want, okay, I'll be answering questions too. Because why the fuck would I not? Here on this beautiful Sunday. And again, usually Around the Point is a recorded show. It's recorded usually. However, because of my work schedule today, I wasn't able to record a show like I usually would in the morning. Hence why this show is live. Now, I know a lot of you probably saying to yourselves, oh, Steve, will this show be live going forward? I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. Honestly, it's up in the air. We'll see how this goes and shit like that. All right. Where do I even begin to talk about? Also, by the way, guys, I'll be talking about the big controversy from last night. UFC 247, Jon Jones and Dominick Reyes. So there's that too. So again, there's so much to get into on that as well. The big controversy. People are so mad about last night's result, which I'll get into as well in a bit. But usually what I do, okay, I'm as a podcaster as well. I come on YouTube. I want to check if the audio is working properly. I want to make sure. Yeah, it's working. It's working, guys. It is working. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Awesome fucking sauce. Also, by the way, I know I'm prolonging this shit, but we're going to get to this shit, all right? Bear with me, okay? If you want to show the show some love as well, the Streamlabs is enabled. That's right. The Streamlabs is enabled. If you want to leave a donation of your choice, head over there, show some love and all that fun stuff, and your message will be read on the air. And listen, I know, again, I'm prolonging shit right now. No cap, I am prolonging shit. But I want to let you guys know that starting hopefully in the upcoming weeks, there will be an intro to the podcast as well. An intro. I've been in talk with awesome people, and an intro will be done on the show. So tune in for that as well. Again, a lot of things are happening here in 2020 with Around the Point. And I'm not fucking around, people. I am not fucking around. I'm telling you right now, I'm grabbing. People said I slipped off. You know what, though? I needed that. I fucking needed that shit, people. Fucking needed that shit. God damn, yo. I don't know what it is, but the game fuel, man. The marijuana. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys. Let's get into the topics, if you will. Because why the fuck would we not, okay? Why the fuck would we not get into the wrestling topics here on Around the Point? Okay? So, let's start things off with, apparently, Triple H. Triple H, as you guys know, he runs NXT, he's the COO of WWE, and there have been this talk, apparently, that he is in this personal mission. He's been in this personal mission to sign former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the one they call the Rainmaker. That's right, the Rainmaker, Okada, Kazuchika Okada, over to NXT. He's desperate to get this man signed. He wants this guy signed. Not only him, but also William Regal, apparently. And Regal also is, working with NXT as the general manager on television. But they want to sign Okada, right? Apparently, Triple H is a big fan of Okada. And he's showing his matches to other people. So I'm pretty sure that Triple H has been showing to people at NXT, the Performance Center, probably to Matt Bloom, probably to Shawn Michaels, the numerous Okada Kenny Omega matches, the numerous Okada versus Hiroshi Tanahashi matches. I'm pretty sure he is. He's just wanting to sign this guy so fucking badly. That's the word going around, apparently. Again, that's his fucking mission. Now keep this in mind, right? We don't know, okay, the length that Okada's current contract is with New Japan Pro Wrestling. We don't know. Okay? He was making over $2 million a year in 2016. And I'm pretty sure, obviously, okay, as years have progressed since then, that number has gone even higher. Let's be real about it. Okada, he is the face of New Japan. Like it or not. I know at times we joke around here, oh, Okada reigns, right? He's Okada fucking reigns. But he is the face of that company. I know Tanahashi is the ace, but Okada is that face of the company. He's the big guy, if you will. The big man on campus. So, think about that for a second. If you're New Japan, you have him good right now. You got Okada by the balls right now. Right? And you think about it, right? How old is Okada? I'm pretty sure he's not even in his prime yet. I want to make sure about this, all right? Kazuchika Okada. I'm curious about his age right now. He has to be probably entering. He's 32 years old. He is 32 years old right now. He's making a shitload of money in New Japan. He's living well, right? He's the face of that company. So my question is, again, listen, as a fan of wrestling, it will be awesome, yes, to sit here and say, oh, yes, I'm all for Triple H doing this. Good for Okada to come over to WWE, NXT, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Awesome. Awesome sauce. But let's be real about it. Let's just keep it 100, okay? Let's keep it 100. I know for a fact that this happens. A lot of you dorks on the internet are going to fucking pretend that all of a sudden you've been this long time Okada fan. Because I see all the fucking time when I go on Twitter, when I go on any other social media platform, or when I go on these wrestling Facebook pages, right? Quote unquote Solid Monster. But I love Solid Monster. He's the man. Alright? When I go on these pages, when I go on Twitter and all that shit, whenever the news comes out of, oh, WWE signs this major name, right? Oh my god, I've been a fan of this person my whole entire life. Oh my god, he's such good, amazing talent. He's the best, but they can't tell you a match of Okada. Other than the Kenny Omega match. And oh my God, and don't get me started on Killer Kross and Timothy Thatcher. Because I guarantee you when that news came out, bruh. My man, the internet broke crazy. Oh my God, Killer Kross coming to WWE finally. Good. At the same time, all Timothy Thatcher's up. But at the same time, if we keep it 100, these are the same people. There's the same people as well that will go on social media and have the audacity, the fucking nerve to tell the wrestlers where to go. Oh, don't go there, go to AEW. Don't go here, go there. Bad decision, man. And shit like that. But back to Okada. If you're Okada right now, again, I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. He is the face of that company, of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Why the fuck would he even go to WWE right now? Granted, it'll be cool to see, but let's think about this too. And I think some people are looking or are putting the blind eye on this one. Can you tell me WWE's track record with Japanese talent? Can you tell me a talent that's, oh my God, excelled and went out there and been a world champion, if you will, or been pushed to the main spot? Yeah, there's been moments here and there. Look at, remember Hideo Itami? Remember Kenta? Right? They thought Kenta was going to be the fucking man in WWE. Granted, he got hurt. He got injured, right? And then he got put to the sideline, 205 Live, Cruiserweight division. That was his ceiling. And then he requested his release, right? Now he's tearing it up in New Japan, part of the Bullet Club. Shinsuke Nakamura, when he came to NXT, everyone lost their shit. Myself included. I was there in Dallas, Texas. Myself, OKFabe, Matt from In the Rope Show. We were there, take over Dallas. Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. We lost our shit. That was the match at WrestleMania weekend. I even said it then. After that match, I could have gone home. I was good. Right? Tears up at NXT. Granted, people were kind of like, why is he going to NXT? This and that. Right? He goes to the main roster. Yeah, he faces Jinder My Balls at SummerSlam, has that feud with him, wins the Rumble, right? Faces AJ, doesn't win the championship. Their match from Wrestle Kingdom 10 wasn't even a match at WrestleMania, right? Yeah, he won the Intercontinental Championship, but where is he at now? What did he do with that Intercontinental? He didn't do shit with it. He didn't do shit. And at the same time, I'll say this too, Nakamura has been lazy with his shit. I'm not gonna deny that. He's just getting the bag. He's getting the fucking bag. Kairi Sane, Asuka, Yoshitatsu. That list goes on, okay? The list goes fuck. And what makes me think that it'll be different with Okada? Think about that. So my advice would be this. Honestly, if I'm Okada Kazuchika, that's what they call him in New Japan, right? That fucking Japanese hype man during every New Japan show, right? You get the hype guy just hyping up the matches and shit, and they'll call him Okada Kazuchika. Love that shit, bro. Fucking love that shit, motherfucker. Gotta take a little sip of this real quick. So I'm just saying, bro. To me, if you're Okada right now, stay in New Japan. Stay in New Japan, bro. Think about this too. And I'm going to get to this topic right now too, because fuck it. I'm going to knock out two bitches in one stone, all right? While we're at it. On August, today, it was New Beginning in Osaka. Now, I didn't watch the entire show. I'm in the process of watching it as we speak as well later on today. But I did hear the news that New Japan is coming back to America. That's right, people. They are coming back to America on August 22nd to New York City, Madison Square Garden for Wrestle Dynasty. That's the name of the event. It's going to be on the same night as TakeOver, SummerSlam weekend. While WWE is in Boston, right, for SummerSlam weekend, New Japan is coming to New York. Now, people have been asking, hey, would there be another wrestling promotion to have a show inside of MSG? Now, granted, Ring of Honor had it with New Japan. It was a partner show. We all know how good that show was. From the New Japan portion at G1 Supercard, I was there. WrestleMania weekend last year. The New Japan portion delivered. The Ring of Honor portion just shit the bed, right? Now, New Japan is coming by themselves, not linked with Ring of Honor, even though Marty Scurll is that link, I guess, right? That connects Ring of Honor and New Japan. He's the link that connects also the NWA with Ring of Honor as well. So there's that link. There's that connection in a way. So maybe we'll have some Ring of Honor stars over at Wrestle Dynasty. Who the fuck knows? But the point of the matter is, New Japan is coming to New York City. Summerslam weekend. Now, I am likely to not attend this show. I don't know yet. Because my plan is to go to Boston for SummerSlam weekend. That's my plan. That's the current plan for myself and Walter. As we speak, things can change. Who the fuck knows? Now, if things do change, I might end up going to this. But I think, again, the idea of them coming to New York, SummerSlam weekend, when WWE isn't around, it's a win. I think they'll do good. And don't be surprised if Okada is headline, because he'll be headlining that show. Why would you not have Okada headline that show? He headlined the last time. Last time he closed MSG, winning the IWGP title from Switchblade Jay White. That's right, I'm calling him now Switchblade Jay White. No more fuckboy Jay White. Jay White grew on me. Wrestle Kingdom 14. I warmed up to the guy. So going forward, he is no longer fuckboy Jay White. Just saying that right now. Reading the comments here. Read some comments, by the way, guys. Again, if you guys have comments, feel free to show some love, okay? Metal Skull Rainmaker, what's up? What's up, Jurgen Ray? How you doing, brother? How are you, man? Jurgen Muyet, how you doing? Okada has more better matches than anybody in WWE. Absolutely. Michael Smith, the report Triple H trying to sign it is likely false. The Ringside reported it, right? No, actually, it was another site. It was apparently from another website, apparently. But can Okada see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Corbin, I have no fucking clue. I really like Okada, too. He won the World Cup tournament. I really like Okada, too. He won the World Cup tournament, New Japan. I'm pretty sure you mean the New Japan Cup. I think he has before in the G1, too. Vince will make him into a joke. Shock the system by Leishano, Chauncey Bullock. Jesus Christ, Steven, did you chug a 4-pack of Red Bull, snort a line of Coke, or something before going live? I smoked some weed, Corbin, and I'm drinking this Game Fuel as well. Again, guys, I'm trying to get sponsored by Game Fuel, man. So, again, you guys can go tweet them out. I posted a tweet out yesterday. Let's get it happening, y'all. I want to get sponsored by Game Fuel, people. I'm telling you. If I can recommend a new flavor, passion fruit. Why the fuck not, right? Steven, did he get offered WWE contract for the first time? I think he did. I think a while ago he did get offered a deal and he turned it down. I just said it, Corbin. It's not so good right now. Their track record. Okada rejected the first contract by WWE. Okay, with his first offer, I think Okada rejected his first contract because he feels WWE's gonna take him, gonna make him a joke. I mean, we'll see. I mean, honestly, exactly. Look what Vince has done with other Japanese talent. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Okay. Point of the matter is, I don't see it happening. If it does happen, I'll be in shock. But if it does happen, see what I did there? Hypothetically speaking, of course. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be like, oh my God, I've been a fan of this my entire life. That's typical IWC bullshit. Just saying. Okay? Just fucking saying. This is Around the Point. I am Steve. I'm a little stoned. Drinking this Game Fuel. You know what I'm saying? It's Sunday, February 9th, 2020. Valentine's Day is a couple days away. I will be doing a cooking video for Valentine's. So for all you people out there that are single, you want to wow some girl, I don't know, want to make the panties drop, want to make her squirt, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. All right? Y'all gonna love the video I'm gonna make. It's gonna be fucking banging. Just saying that right now, okay? I start recording Tuesday, but it'll be dropped Valentine's Day, all right? Just saying that right now. All right? Here we go, guys. Here we go. We got some more topics to talk about as well. We got some more topics. How about that WWE Network? So you guys know, right? You guys already know. WWE did their quarterly financial conference call Thursday. Now listen, growing up, like when I was younger, I said when I started doing YouTube and shit like that, I don't give a fuck about these financial calls. I know a lot of YouTubers now, a lot of podcasters, that's the norm. To talk about the conference call and all the money they're making and they're losing and shit like that. That's fine and dandy. Even now as I get older, I get it. I understand why they do it for topic talk, all the fuck you want, right? But at the same time, it's like, who gives a shit? Seriously, who gives a shit? But the point of the matter is, though, here's why I'm bringing this up right now. Because there's been talks of doing some changes to the WWE network. Okay? Huge development from WWE's quarterly financial call Thursday morning was the reveal that the wrestling promotion is open to selling the rights to its pay-per-views to other streaming services. While overall revenue for the WWE increased in 2019, major parts of the business, including network subscriptions, which was a 10% drop, and revenue from house shows were down significantly. Meaning, the network, people just stopped, people really were on that hashtag cancel WWE network. People stopped going to the house shows. They literally, if you watch the house shows, if you've seen people that post pictures and shit, it feels like a TNA house show from 2013. Okay? This seems to have shifted WWE's outlook on its exclusivity monetization model. When discussing the WWE Network, Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon explained on WWE's fourth quarter and full year earnings conference call the options the company may have regarding its own over-the-top streaming service. This is the quote from Vince. This is what he told The Wrap, apparently. Well, I'm trying to do it in Vince voice, okay? Well, we have a lot of options. We could continue on as we are now, with a free tier and a more enhanced pay tier. Ha 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 ha. That's what Vince basically told The Wrap. And there's more. Right now, there's no better time to exercise the selling of our rights to call to all the majors. Rights to all the majors who, quite frankly, all the majors are really clamoring for our content. So that could be a huge, significant increase, obviously, in terms of revenue. That's insane. Apparently, per PW Insider, there's talks of WWE bringing pay-per-views to other streaming services began in January. These talks began in January. And people that work within the company were not even in the light of things. They didn't even fucking know about this shit. Even those that work directly with the WWE, they did not have a fucking clue about this shit. So can you imagine, like, yo, you're working with the network, right? You're making your bread off the WWE network, working for the network and shit. And here's Vince, low-key, not telling any of y'all, by the way, pal, we might move the pay-per-view, these major pay-per-views or stuff like that, to other places and shit. Listen, I think it's stupid. Quite frankly, it's stupid as shit. The report also states that shutting down the WWE network is completely not part of the current strategy. In fact, WWE continues on working a multi-tiered version of the network, but there's still no timetable for its launch. We've been hearing that for years, right? Apparently, there's been these paid tier options, right? To apparently in one tier, you get also independent shows like ICW, Evolve, and WXW and stuff like that, right? Progress, etc. Which would be cool, honestly, if you want to add to that. But the idea is this, right? Yes, the WWE Network is great. It's awesome. I have it, right? You get to watch some of the old content from back in the day. The documentaries, apparently, they'll be launching real soon. I think starting next week. The Ruthless Aggression docu-series, if you will, which I look forward to watching. I really, really do, right? But the main reason why I think people got the network so that they avoid paying every single month $50 for a pay-per-view. That's the thing, right? So can you imagine, right? I have the WWE Network, I got all this stuff, but now you're telling me that to pay more money on a monthly base to watch, I don't fucking know. I'm just throwing a random pay-per-view out there for the fuck of it. Fastlane? I have to pay more money to see a filler pay-per-view. Well, I could just watch on the network for free. That's why people got the network. And now you're telling folks, oh no, pal, we're going to change shit up. And again, I hope it doesn't happen. I know a lot of you hope it doesn't happen either. I mean, there's been talks, again, WWE's looking at this model like the ESPN Plus model. And I just hope it doesn't fucking happen, okay? Look what Vince has done with, okay, I'm reading that. I think Okada rejects the first contract. To be honest, I feel like I don't want to see Okada in WWE. I feel like Vince is going to treat him like bad. Again, you guys are kicking ad in the comments, by the way. But again, to me, it's just so fucking stupid. The idea that Vince might even think about doing that. Because that's your network. That's your fucking bread and butter. That is where, again, people join in and they get the 3-month trial, right? And now you're telling them that, oh, no, things are changing now. We're changing shit without you, again, because we fucking can. Which to me makes no fucking sense. Just saying. Okay? But again, guys, give me your thoughts in the comment there below. Your thoughts on this plan changing for the network. Or if it does happen, of course, again, things can change and all that shit. Are you with it? Are you not with it? Let me fucking know in the comment threads below. As this is, again, around the point. Now that we're on topic of the network and WWE, I did catch part of SmackDown on Friday. I did. And people, again, we're watching SmackDown as well and all that stuff. And the big advertisement coming out of Monday, right, was Goldberg. Bill Goldberg being on SmackDown Live, right? Or SmackDown on Fox. That was the big advertisement, right? Goldberg will be on SmackDown. So I'm watching SmackDown. And Goldberg shows up on television, but he's via satellite. They put Goldberg via satellite. So again, you advertise Goldberg to be on SmackDown, even though, yes, technically, they did nothing wrong. They advertised Goldberg to be on TV. He was on television, but they never told you, oh, he's going to be live in the building. No, he was live via satellite from his home. And they did like a whole sit-down interview. We've seen this before. And Goldberg talks about, hey, how he never got his rematch for the Universal title, and he wants to be champion again and shit like that. So he's challenging The Fiend for a match, a Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. And sweet Saudi money 5. Oh, baby, I'm going to go for the dive. I'm just saying. And there's this whole thing where Bray shows up on the screen with a full Firefly Funhouse, news bulletin, and again, it's back and forth. Now listen, I get it. Goldberg is doing it for the payday, right? That Saudi money payday, which is fine and dandy. People are in panic because, oh my God, the idea that Goldberg is going to beat The Fiend and shit like that. I don't think WWE is that dumb. Listen, I grew up on Goldberg. I grew up on the guy. Just like I'm pretty sure a lot of you grew up on Goldberg. But the reality is this. Can we sit here and really think for a second that Goldberg is going to go out there, right, in that Saudi desert, right? And with I'm pretty sure, again, the lights will be dark and shit. I could be wrong on that too, right? And he got to hit 2 spears and a jackhammer, and that's it. No, it's not happening. Not on The Fiend, that is, right? Maybe on Bray Wyatt, Mr. Rogers Bray Wyatt, but not on The Fiend. And depending who you talk to, a lot of people out there will tell you that they love what they're doing with The Fiend. Oh, The Fiend is great. Oh, they fucked up The Fiend already. Again, depends who you talk to. Why would you decide to ruin The Fiend by having him lose to Goldberg? It's not happening, people. You know, again, it'd be cool to see Goldberg, the entrance, right? The whole visual of that, right? Walking through the pyro, through the smoke, getting in the ring. Once the bell rings, it all goes to shit. So I don't see Goldberg beating Bray Wyatt or beating The Fiend in Saudi Arabia. Now, speaking of Saudi Arabia, I am looking at the card right now. There's 5 matches on this card, by the way. And I'm pretty sure there'll be more matches added. It's on February 27th, by the way. We have the New Day of Big E and Kofi Kingston to defend their SmackDown Tag Team titles against The Miz and John Morrison, who had their dirt sheet on SmackDown this past Friday, which was pretty good for what it was. It was funny, whatever. We have, again, The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Goldberg. Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Carmella. Carmella won a Fatal 4-Way this past Friday, which people were upset about. It should have been Naomi. It is what it is. But again, they're doing another women's match in Saudi Arabia. So there's that. There's hope, I guess, if you will. Kind of shocked if they didn't do a women's match in Saudi Arabia after they did one the last time with Lacey Evans and Natalya. And again, maybe this whole thing that maybe Naomi doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. Again, a lot of talent are rejecting the offer to go to Saudi Arabia, to wrestle in Saudi Arabia. But those that are going are going to get a massive payday, right? It was announced also on Friday that Roman Reigns will face King Corbin in a steel cage match. Holy shit. The feud that never fucking dies, bro. The match that fucking never fucking dies. Holy shit. The feud that is that never fucking dies. Bray Wyatt and, my bad, fucking Baron Corbin and Roman Reigns. God help us all. And it was announced also Monday, Ricochet, he won that triple threat match. So now it'll be Ricochet and Brock Lesnar going at it for the WWE Championship. And people were mad. People were upset when I basically, again, gave my thoughts of why it's just a stupid thing and shit like that, right? And here's the thing about it. Do you really think that Ricochet is going to go out there and beat Brock Lesnar? No, there's not. Now, again, things can happen, but let's be real about it. It's not going to fucking happen. It's not. Who the fuck are we kidding? Who the fuck are we kidding? But there's that. Again, guys, there's so much to get into as well. Okay, all right, Jurgen. See you around, buddy. Thank you for tuning in for as long as you did. Appreciate it, bro. I really, really do. Let's see here. What else do we got on my itinerary here? So let's talk about apparently WWE announcing on Tuesday on Backstage the signing of Killer Kross and Timothy Thatcher to WWE. Ryan Satin announced it on Backstage because they have them do that, right? Like the breaking news type of thing. And I think it's great. Again, it's great. It's awesome, right? There's been talk since Killer Kross left Impact Wrestling that, he would make his way to WWE. Even though there's been reports that apparently Triple H has had meetings with Killer Kross to come to WWE, or NXT for that matter. And Killer Kross basically saying that those rumors weren't true. He said that those were false, what have you. What do you know? Here he is, now at WWE. And Timothy Thatcher, for his matter as well. Again, I've seen him wrestle before. I was at an Evolve show a couple years ago. It was Thatcher and Gulak going at it. At the time, Thatcher was the Evolve champion, I believe. And they had a good back and forth match. But I've seen him here and there. He was in MLW recently as well. I think he faced Davey Boy Smith Jr. I think he also faced Tom Lawler, to my understanding. So, again, I've seen some of his stuff. Not bad. I do know, though, that Timothy Thatcher at one time, or obviously, for that matter, was in the original Imperium over there in Europe with himself, Walter, and Marcel Barthel. So likely, if I'm to predict shit right now, okay, if I'm to do a mythical prediction, if you will, Mystic Steve, if I can be for a second, I say that we see in NXT UK, Timothy Thatcher going to NXT UK and joining forces with Imperium. But at the same time, too, why just make him another guy in that roster, in that brand? Instead, I would do is have him feud with Walter for the championship. Again, you're talking to someone who doesn't watch NXT UK on a weekly basis. I don't. Okay? I don't know who's feuding with who and this and that, but I know that Walter is the current champion. And you need people to face Walter. Why not have Thatcher be that person to face Walter? And they can have a good match, a good feud. We'll see. Killer Kross. Let's be real about it. That guy has star written all over him. I can just see it now at NXT. And the fact that Scarlett Bordeaux is signed also to NXT and they're dating in real life. There's just money to be made right now, in my humble opinion, with Killer Kross and NXT. Now, the question is, I know TakeOver Portland's coming up, I think, next Sunday. I could be wrong on that one. Do they do this whole thing where he's sitting in the front row? That would be stupid. That would be corny as shit, in my humble opinion. Right? But there's a guy that just screams money right now. You want to know who else screams money? And I said this on my Raw review this past Tuesday. And I'll say it again. Angel fucking Garza, people. Angel Garza is just screaming money right now. And I saw it happen on Monday, right? It was him and Mysterio. Before that, he attacked his cousin Humberto. Garza was Zelina Vega. I almost said Selena De Lorenzo from MLW, but I don't know why. But he's just screaming money right now. And I said it then, I'll say it again. They are pushing the wrong Hispanic star right now. I'm just saying it right now. They are pushing the wrong Hispanic star. I know they want to push Humberto all the fuck you want. I say, you know what? It should be right now. If you want to push somebody for the future, it needs to be Angel Garza. That guy just screams, I'm not saying movie star, but he's screaming money. He's screaming someone that could be on a Spanish soap opera, novelas and shit, Telemundo or Univision. I know that's very, very stereotypical, but again, this is Hispanic talking, okay? That too, again, but maybe they do the thing where, hey, Andrade comes back and they're part of a tag team, win the tag titles, and then Andrade gets jealousy and becomes a babyface. I don't want to see that, but let's enjoy what we see right now. Do we see him on Raw again? Maybe so, but we'll see what happens. I know he was on NXT. I know he was on 205 this past Friday by himself, but let's see what happens. I think he was also on NXT. I could be wrong on that too. But again, them bringing in Killer Kross and Thatcher, I'm all in on that. I'm all fucking in. I did watch parts of Dynamite on Wednesday. I did watch the final segment of the show. Cody taking 10 lashes from MJF. MJF, right? The 10 lashes. Honestly, and I'm going to say it now, what's up, Gorilla Strong? How you doing? What is up, Pepto Slurpee? How are you as well? Should have been Bobby. I agree. Let's talk about the 10 lashes, right? In my opinion, AEW's best segment in 18 years. Granted, there have been good segments too with the whole, their take on the Festival of Friendship with Jericho and the Inner Circle, right? I thought that was great too. All the fuck you want. Cody's promo before Full Gear, right, when he faced Jericho. But that 10 lashes was probably the best thing they've done on television. Even though they won the ratings war this past Wednesday. Like me now? We have a new subscriber. Gorilla Strong, thank you, buddy. Thank you for donating $1. Thank you, man.
What's up, heel Steven? Stopping by to show some love.
Thank you, Gorilla Strong, for showing some love and the nation as well. Again, guys, if you want to show some love to the show, head over to Streamlabs. Everything is enabled there. Show some love and have your message read on the air by that beautiful voice. Thank you again, Gorilla Strong. You are fucking awesome. Where was I there? Holy crap. With this whole thing with the whipping, with the lashes, right? But again, in order for Cody to face MJF, number one, he can't touch him. Number two, you got to take 10 lashes, right? And then obviously the last one, I think is going to happen this week. He has to face Wardlow inside of Steel Cage. And this is Wardlow's first match, by the way. Keep that in mind, too. It's his first match. So, it happens, right? He gets in the ring. He takes off his shirt. MJF wants Cody to take off his belt because he wants to use his belt, right? And it happens. 1, then 2, then 3. Cody gets on his knees. He starts getting buckled and shit. And as it's happening, right? You see Cody tearing up, getting emotional, right? Like he wants to put his hands on MJF, but he can't do it. He can't even do it. And moment you see again during the 5th whip, right? You see Dustin Rhodes come out wanting to take the whips for his brother because, again, Cody's going through pain and shit, right? And they're prolonging this. And again, just the emotional story. You have the Bucks come out. You have the entire locker room almost come out in a way. So you had the Blade, the Butcher, the Bunny in the entrance area too, watching this shit go down. Also, members of the Inner Circle watching this as well too. And again, MJF is giving Cody these lashes like it's nothing, right? And at the end, what I thought was cool, but at the same time, it's like, okay, does this mean it's the end of the Nightmare Collection? Brandy Rhodes, as the wife of Cody, trying to, again, encourage Cody to keep strong and shit like that, right? All 10 lashes. I thought it was great. It was awesome. My only critique, if I can just, and I know Chase Oliver said this too on Twitter, and I kind of agree with him as well. They didn't go the whole Dragon Ball Z route with this shit. But there's that. If I had to choose between this or Sandman and Tommy Dreamer from ECW many years ago, I probably would say Tommy Dreamer and Sandman from years ago. That's just me. But because that was the original 10 lashes or 10 kendo sticks to the back, if you will. And then it was all said and done. Again, everyone's just cheering on Cody. They're applauding him, right? Encouraging him. They get him back on his feet. MJF gets in, does a quick low blow, and leaves. Hauls ass and shit. And again, I look forward to the match. I kind of know where it's going to go. Sadly, in a way. At the same time, if it was me, I would have MJF actually win the match. That's just me, honestly. Because right now, he's hot. And why kill him now? Why are we going to kill him right now? It makes no fucking sense, people. It makes no fucking sense. Reading the comments, by the way, guys. Gorilla Strong, I'm good. I'm a lot better now since the Nightmare Collection. I said American. I don't know why, but the Nightmare Collection is done. Haha. I hope so, too. I really, really do. I did watch part of NWA too, Power, that is. They did change the theme song, which is, I don't know why. I was enjoying the original theme song. Into the fire, da 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 da, into the fire. I know I can't sing for shit, unless I'm drunk, that is, right? Game fuel for the working man, just saying. But I did enjoy Eddie Kingston's promo. I did enjoy it. There was an interview. It was, I think, Dave Marquez with Pope and the Dawkins, right? I hope I'm saying that right. The Dawkins, right? The brothers, right? And Eddie Kingston comes out mad because, again, just the disrespect that you get, right? For they gave Homicide, and you could just feel that promo, just the energy, the aura behind Eddie Kingston. Just, again, what Homicide means to him, right? How Homicide built New York City. How every champion from other promotions, right? Homicide made them stars, if you will, right? And you can make the argument that it's true in a way, right? When all those said champions were on the independents. And how Homicide helped Eddie Kingston to not commit suicide years ago. And again, it just felt real to me. It felt real. Emotion. Real fucking emotion. I'll put this up there as candidate probably as promo of the year for 2020. In my opinion. And I said this on Twitter and I'll say it again. Eddie Kingston is the Spanish uncle that I never had growing up as a kid. An uncle that will keep you in check, straighten you out when you do stupid shit growing up as a child. And believe me, when I was young, I did a lot of stupid shit. I'm about to be 30 in a couple of months. Back in my teens, I did a lot of stupid shit. Some shit that I'm not proud of. And again, Eddie Kingston is that uncle that would have kept me in check, if you will. But again, I enjoyed it. It was awesome. It was fucking amazing. I know also in AEW, Santana did a promo too, which was kind of similar. Felt real, felt emotional. So there was that too as well. Oh my God, I'm about to wrap this up in a little bit. Let's talk about, again, I don't know if all of you watched it or not, but last night was UFC 247 from Houston, Texas. The main event was Jon Jones defending the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship against Dominick Reyes. Now, with this fight, Jon Jones now holds the record for most UFC title defenses at 14, surpassing George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, you name it. And here's the thing about it, right? There's a lot of controversy coming out of this fight. Because I watched the fight, right? Like everyone else. I thought the fight was a good fight. I thought Dominick Reyes went out there and fought his heart out, right? He's him along with Gustafsson that gave Jon Jones the fight of his life, right? And then we go to the scorecards. And again, to me, if I'm scoring this shit, right, I had it, honestly, 3 rounds, 3 rounds to Dominick Reyes, 2 rounds to Jon Jones. The first 3 rounds I'll give to Dominick Reyes, the last 2 rounds to Jon Jones. And Dominick Reyes, in the beginning of the fight, he was throwing these punches. He was literally just giving it to Jon Jones, like literally letting him have it, right? There was a moment where you thought, holy shit, he might knock Jon Jones out. Jon Jones got dropped in the first round. People said it was a slip, a punch to the body. But again, then we get to the third round, almost around there. In the third round, Dominick Reyes started getting tired. Again, he's never really fought a 5-round fight. This is the first time that he's fighting a 5-round fight going into those rounds. Because all his fights has been just winning by the first round, knockout, drop, and by submission, right? Some names here and there. But again, this is the biggest fight of his life. And then Jon Jones in rounds 4 and 5 switched things up. Jon Jones fashion, right? And then we go to the judges' scorecard. And this is where really things became an issue, right? Judges scored the contest. And I'm looking at this right now. You guys can see it also on the screen. Okay? Judges scored it 48-47. 48-47. And for whatever reason, Judge Joe Solis scored the contest 49-46. What the fuck was he watching? But this guy gave Jon Jones 4 rounds to 1. Again, I have no idea what the fuck they were watching. But this judge was watching. But in favor of Jon Jones. In favor of Jon Jones. Again, it's a 10-9 scoring system, in case you guys are wondering how this works. And all that stuff, right? But that was it. And Jon Jones retained his UFC light heavyweight title. Here's my thing about it, okay? To me, honestly, listen, was there controversy? Yes. To me, Dominick Reyes should have won the fight. Okay? I'll say that right now. If you look at this from a regular fight, take away the rules, right? A regular fight, no gloves, a typical fight after school, right? In the parking lot, in the back alley, Dominick Reyes won the fight. But if you're looking at this with rules and the judges, and again, a lot of these judges are very slimy. A lot of these judges come from that boxing mentality, right? They come from that boxing background, not familiar with MMA, right? Mixed martial arts and shit like that. And the issue is, at the same time, and how many times do we hear this shit? Don't leave a fight to the judges, because this shit can happen. And the sad part about it, this is not the first time. Nor will be the last time this happens. But at the same time, Dominick Reyes went out there, fought 5 rounds, got tired, but he fought his ass off against Jon Jones. Poured his heart, his soul. And Jon Jones, listen, Jon Jones, say what you want about him, he's the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Yes, scandal, this and that. But that guy is arguably the GOAT. And I am blessed that I grew up during the Anderson Silva era. That I'm blessed that I'm growing up during the Jon Jones. I was there when Jon Jones won the UFC heavyweight title in 2011 from Mauricio Shogun Rua at the Prudential Center. I was there that night. And I felt how magical that shit was. I was in a venue filled with Brazilians. Brazilian flags all over the place. Because they thought Shogun was going to beat Jon Jones at 23 years old, right? A 23-year-old Jon Jones, right? And Jon Jones goes out there in the first round, drops a flying knee, and Shogun was just out of it. He was lost, right? I know people say in their eyes, oh my God, Conor McGregor is the greatest, right? Pound for pound and stuff like that, right? Again, depends who you talk to. It's very subjective, right? People will say, oh, Conor McGregor, this and that. To me, honestly, it's Jon Jones. Yes, Conor is the most paid fighter in the history of the sport. Absolutely. Right? Brings in the eyeballs, all the fuck you want, the revenue, you name it. But when you look at fighter with the name value in his resume, that's Jon Jones. Fought the best of the best, right? When people thought he would have lost, right? He fought Shogun. He fought Rampage Jackson, Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans, Vitor Belfort. The list goes on, right? Glover Teixeira, Daniel Cormier twice, Anthony Smith. the Santos, the last fight he had. Here, he fought Dominick Reyes. The list goes on. But again, he's fought the best of the best. Alexander Gustafsson twice as well. And he's beaten them all. Technically, when you think about it, Jon Jones is an undefeated fighter. He got disqualified in a fight that he was winning. Right? So how can you hate on that? At the same time, people will say, oh, Jon Jones fought a smart fight. He let this guy get tired out, and then he did his thing. Now we'll see what happens. What's next? What's next for Dominick Reyes? Hopefully, honestly, he gets a rematch down the road. But I do think that in a rematch, Jon Jones will have him figured out, and Jon Jones will win. But that is basically around the point, guys. I'm going to thank all of you for tuning in today. If you are new to the channel, again, hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share this video throughout your entire social media. Again, this is available obviously here on YouTube.com, here on my YouTube channel. Also available on all podcasting platforms, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, and as well, we are available around the point over at okfabe.com. Ran by yours truly, Connor, aka OKFabe, the host of the OKFabe Random Wrestling Podcast, which you can catch literally in 30 minutes from now over at Fight TV. Head over there, show the show some love, and also this podcast when it's available over on okfabe.com as well. So again, I'm everywhere, guys. I'm also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page as well. All that links in the description. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Once I do that, I'm doing a giveaway of some sort. I am dropping a cooking video. Valentine's Day. I'm making something special, something amazing that if you're watching from home, you're going to make it too. I guarantee you, if you have a girlfriend, I'm telling you right now, the panties dropping that night. Ladies, if you have a boyfriend, you make him the meal that I'm making, basically, I'm telling you right now, you go have him doing whatever you're gonna have him doing whatever the fuck you want him to do, just like that, ladies, as well. All right, so I'm gonna have all y'all covered, basically. All right, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. I am that mother flower named Steve. I got the Game Fuel here on lock. Please, Game Fuel, please. I'm serious here, people. Seriously, sponsor me, please. Just fucking sponsor me, okay? It's for real. Just sponsor this mother flower. All right. You guys are awesome as always. And again, I'll see you guys next time here on Around the Point.